Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of Royale. Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We are already inside the first match. Pro vs. Pro returns to the channel after a couple-month hiatus. A few weeks ago, I brought you Sub vs. Pro, where my subscribers go against a pro player at a chance for winning $1,000. Today, we have the return of Pro vs. Pro. It's going to be Vulkan against Mikan Bouya from Japan. We have 3 time zones, 16 hours difference here, guys. And you know what? Last time, a spoiler, by the way, Vulkan, who is the pro to beat here on the channel, has beaten Mini Minter, he beat Royale, and then he swept Surgical Goblin in the last Pro vs. Pro. At the end of that video, I asked you guys, who can take, if not Royale, if not Mini, if not Surgical, who can take down Vulkan? And by far, the most popular response in the chat was, or in the comments, excuse me, was none other than Mikan Bouya, aka Orange Boy. He's a pro player from Ponos Esports in Japan. Obviously, he's also a great YouTuber. He's known for his off-meta decks, but this time he's going with Golem to start things out in this matchup, the first match in a best of 5. Here's where you guys can pause the video. Let me know, who are you rooting for here in this matchup? Who do you think is going to win in this matchup? Sometimes the answers might not be the same. So here it goes. It's going to be a Royal Giant taking advantage of that Lumberjack spilled rage there and getting a few hits, hopefully 2-3 hits on that left tower for Vulkan, giving him the damage advantage with about 20 seconds here remaining in single elixir time. Now, when we get into double elixir with this matchup, Golem versus Royal Giant, I would definitely give the edge to Mikan Bouya. So Vulkan definitely needs to go ahead and try to get as much damage as he can here in the first 2 minutes. And with only like a 150 or so HP advantage, things aren't looking that great. So here comes the Soul Lumberjack going down the left lane here for Vulkan, but a nice NATO there, able to pull that Lumberjack away, not activate the tower, but it doesn't matter. He's able to mitigate getting any damage onto that left tower. And here comes a Golem Night Witch push. How is Vulkan going to be able to defend this? He's trying to cycle to another Tombstone here, and he has Tombstone back in hand, if I'm counting correctly. Lightning comes down. That lightning really hurts there for Vulkan. But the Golem's not going to get to the tower. The Skeleton's doing a good job kind of eating through, chipping away at that Golem. Lumberjack helping to clean up. We do take a little bit of incidental damage to our left tower. 1191 remaining, and here it goes again. The Lumberjack Rage deck. Man, this is a nasty Royal Giant deck that Vulkan is playing right now. You can play that Lumberjack on defense, and then you play the Royal Giant behind the Lumberjack, let the Lumberjack die, and then get that raged up, that dirty raged up Royal Giant there in the left lane. Lightning comes down, taking down that Musketeer for Mikan. 884 remaining on the left tower. Baby Dragon does get one shot as well on that left tower. This time we go in with the Lumberjack and the Royal Giant, but the NATO pulls everything back. Not even one hit from that Royal Giant. Things are not looking so good here, and we talked about this, right? A little bit of a damage, or excuse me, a little bit of an advantage matchup-wise for Mikan in double elixir time, and now we're about 30 seconds into sudden death overtime here, guys, with another Night Witch and a Golem in front here by Mikan. This is going to be very difficult, but hey, if anybody can defend, it's probably Vulkan. Lightning, I think, is back in hand, though, here. Lightning comes down. Lumberjack is down. Night Witch takes care of the final shot, the kill shot on that. Oh, and there, the Tombstone is down. Another Tombstone cycled by Vulkan. 444, 391, and 338 damage remaining on the tower. Man, even with really textbook defense there, not much Vulkan can do here, guys. And now we have 2 minutes remaining in overtime. But can we get to the tower? Oh, the guards, the very last second there by Mikan. I thought the Musketeer might latch on to that left tower. Here we go with a Bar Barrel coming down from Mikan and a Baby Dragon. Oh boy, this is going to be a big push here, guys. We have the Night Witch on that Royal Giant, but a NATO pulls everything back. The rage is down, the guards are down, and not a hit by that Royal Giant on the left tower. Man, this is an intense first match. Already halfway through sudden death overtime, but this match is definitely going to have a winner here, guys. A lightning, it's just barely a lightning away here for Mikan. Is he going to be able to get it down? I think that it would take a miracle at this point for Vulkan to be able to win this match. He needs 2 lightnings or just a golem at the bridge, even at this point, might potentially win it here for Mikan, but he's going to go for the 2 lightning route. So here it comes. The poison is down there, and here it goes. It's a do or die push here for Vulkan. NATO is also in hand for Mikan. He pulls everything back. 68. He got a shot off, guys. He got a shot off, and oh! Wow, how did he not get another shot there on that tower? The defensive tombstone to try to block that lightning, only 31 HP, but the lightning comes down, and what a first match, ladies and gentlemen. This is a true pro versus pro. You guys can see why a lot of people requested Orange Boy on the channel. Let's go into the next match here, guys. All right, guys, match number 2, Mikan up 1-0 on the returning champ, Vulkan. Man, that first match was insane, intense. Pick a word, Ash. Pick an adjective, man. But yeah, 68 HP remaining on Mikan's tower. And just the last second there, that lightning coming down with 21 HP on Vulkan's tower. Man, what an intense match that was. So Vulkan starting out with a bandit and an E-Wiz. Meanwhile, a baby dragon and bats. If I had to guess, I would say P.E.K.K.A. Spam and Lava Clone, just because of how prevalent both of those decks are in the archetypes right now, or in the meta right now. And here we go, it's going to be a flying machine in the back there for Mikan, and Vulkan responds just by cycling a poison. So that could be dangerous, right? Here comes a Lava Hound poison, not in the cycle. It's definitely going to be Lava Clone, guys. I mean, what other deck runs these 4 cards? And Lava Clone could be the most annoying matchup right now out there in the game. Because of Lava Clone, we're starting to see even more splash answers in the meta. And, you know, you don't really even see Zap all that often anymore, especially at tournament level standard. You're seeing a ton of Snowball, because Snowball is a great weapon against Lava Clone. And here we go, guys, with the defensive setup here by Vulkan. He has Poison back in hand, I believe, but he needs that Snowball. Oh boy, this is going to be trouble here. Snowball's back in hand, but not before he takes a ton of damage. Over 1,000 damage to that right tower. Oof, that really, really hurts. Make that about 1,500 damage off of Vulkan's right tower, but a heads-up play here. Playing the P.E.K.K.A, knowing that the Skarmy is not in hand. And does he have any answers? Oh boy, Barbarians. It's the Barbarian version of the Lava Clone. We do get a Bandit Dash on that left tower, though. Now the P.E.K.K.A will take care of all but one of those Barbarians, but now we have to answer and respond to the Flying Machine, the Barbarian, coming down the right lane for Mikan. A very nice opposite lane Ram Rider. Will Ram Rider get a hit on the tower as well? A Snowball comes down that's going to prevent any damage, I think, from this Ram Rider. Not able to get the charge on the tower there, but that Bandit Dash got the left tower down to 14-14 for Vulkan, and then setting up with another Lava Hound is Mikan. Meanwhile, we have a Baby Dragon in the left lane. It looks like we're just going to let that Baby Dragon go ahead and, you know, whatever, die or not die. Let's see, Flying Machine played by Mikan here, but not locking on to the Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon's actually going to get a little bit of damage and force out a Bats out of Mikan's hand. We use a Poison here and a P.E.K.K.A to kind of buy that E-Wiz some time, and then we go again, Skarmy in hand, but we go opposite lane anyway with the Bandit. Bring the Skarmy out of that opponent. We have a Baby Dragon and an E-Wiz on defense here. Barbarrel coming down in just the nick of time, able to tank for some of those Barbarians and keep that Baby Dragon alive to do a little bit of damage to that Flying Machine in the right lane. But oh man, Flying Machine is not going to get a hit. E-Wiz down to answer that Flying Machine. Of course, Vulkan not willing to give up any more damage onto that right tower, knowing that Mikan does not have a big spell in their deck. That's the only downside, the only weak spot of the Lava Clone deck is there's no big spell. So it's going to take what we just saw there, literally snowball cycles. But here comes a Ram Rider in the left. Oh, the predictive Poison, knowing that he used Barbarians and he only had Skarmy left in hand to answer the Ram Rider. Vulkan with a beautiful predictive Poison there picks up the second win. We are 1-1, guys. Let's go into match number 3. All right, guys, here we go. Match number 3, 1-1. What a great finish to that last match there with a predictive Poison. Again, seeing those Barbarians out of hand. All he has left is Skarmy, Poison down. That's it. No answer in Mikan's hand. So I think that in hindsight, maybe those Barbarians were a mistake for Mikan. Either way, here we go with a Bandit first play. I'm going to assume it's another P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. And here we go with a same deck by Vulkan, excuse me. And then it looks like it's surprising here that Mikan's gone with 2 extremely meta decks to start out with a Golem beatdown deck and then followed by the Lava Clone. It looks like he's going back to Lava Clone. No, excuse me, I stand corrected. It has the Bandit, it has the Royal Hog. So a little bit of a I don't know, a bait deck perhaps. It has the Fireball bait in the Flying Machine and the Royal Hogs. Vulkan, of course, has poison, but he gives up a ton of damage on that left tower just from those Royal Hogs with the aid of the Snowball there. And now he doesn't have a good response because he pushed that Flying Machine out of range of the tower, and he gives the wow. Meanwhile, Bandit goes into Bandit in the right lane here. This is not the way that Vulkan wanted to start out this third match, and a very important match in this best of 5. Of course, the winner of this match only needs to win one more match to be the new pro to beat or the remaining pro to beat here on the channel. So a Mega Minion down the left lane here for Mikan. And man, I don't know. I got the chance to meet Mikan Bouya in Japan when I went there for CRL World Finals. We didn't get a chance to talk a ton, language barrier and all, but seemed like a really, really nice guy and just like full of energy. Just a really cool guy to meet. And of course, Vulkan, we met numerous times now. He was one of my teammates in Viva La Sparky at King's Cup 2. But back to the match here. Looks like Vulkan's going to be happy just to go ahead and give that tower to Mikan there. And it was a smart move. And now he's going to go on the counterattack. A beautiful Bandit there by Vulkan, able to keep his E-Wiz alive and get the charge off on that left tower, but a nice snowball there from Mikan, cleaning up very nicely, able to keep that tower up to 2054 HP. It's really going to take a miracle here, and look at this. This is kind of more a little bit to the off meta. It's meta, but it's off meta. It's Fireball bait, of course, with the Barbarians, the Royal Hog, the Flying Machine, but he has Zappies in there as well. I think I shared this deck on the channel at the very beginning of the meta, and Poison being Mikan's last card there. Now we're starting to see decks like this actually use Elixir Pump instead of Poison. Instead of a big spell, there's another Fireball or Poison target for the opponents. Either way, we have a connection there with that Ram Rider, Baby Dragon responding to the Flying Machine, but there's not going to be enough time left here, guys. It looks like we're one match away from having a new pro to beat here on the channel for the first time in about 5 months if Mikan can pick up one more victory in 2 more tries against Vulkan. Do you guys think he can do it? Let's go ahead and find out. Let's go into match number 4. All right, guys, this is a do-or-die situation here for Vulkan, as we've expressed in the last match, and they flashed the 20-win new emo. I'm a little jealous. I did not get 20 wins. Newsflash, I suck. How did you guys do? So Vulkan's gonna play his go-to deck here, Mortar, right? And Vulkan put out, I don't know verbatim what the title was, but he put out a YouTube video on his channel. Both of these guys, of course, YouTubers. He put out a YouTube video, and it was saying something to the effect of that Mortar is still the strongest deck in his opinion when it comes to being able to have a shot at winning against every archetype in the game. And you guys can go ahead and watch that on his YouTube channel and get more information behind why he said that. But Vulkan's one of the few pros that we see who plays Mortar consistently at tournament level standard inside. Right now in this meta, it's tricky, right? Because there's so much Barbarians and Lava Clone and just kind of tricky matchups for this. And this looks to be like a balloon cycle deck here being played this match by Mikan. So a very interesting matchup here. We'll see how Vulkan deals with the balloon. I think that he has Rascals, obviously. He has Miner, Rascals, Mortar. I think this might have Minion Horde and Fireball being the last 2 cards in it if he's playing this version of the Mortar bait, which has really been going around for a long time now, probably 2 or 3, different meta cycles. So he's able to strike first, getting that left tower down of Mikan down to 1687 as we approach the halfway point here in regulation inside this match. Now remember, if Mikan can win this match, it's over. Mikan is the new pro to beat. So Vulkan in a do or die situation, but never discount Vulkan. Never count this guy out. He's a beast. The bar barrel comes down, takes out those girl rascals. We're in trouble. A little bit of trouble here, guys. Goblin Gang actually does a very, very nice job defending there against the Lumberjack and the leftover goblins from Mikan. And we still have the damage advantage. Now we have a balloon coming our way. Let's see, we have that Minion Horde. Minion Horde down and gonna clean up very nicely against that balloon, not even the death damage. And then we go in with the counter push using the Miner there. Miner caught by those goblins, and then the Snowball is gonna go ahead and make sure none of those minions get to the tower from Mikan. So again, here we are 15 seconds into sudden death time, and we play a Mortar right into the Lumberjack. Oh no, but notice how he played those Rascals nice and far back just to make sure those girl Rascals cannot be taken care of using that bar barrel. But now they can be. So here comes an aggressive balloon and rage. Fireball comes down. He doesn't necessarily push that balloon farther enough away from the tower, and it gets one hit plus death damage. That's down to 991. Vulkan is in trouble here. That was a big connection there, kind of changing the tide of this match. As we get to, definitely going to go to sudden death overtime here, guys. We have Rascals in the back for Vulkan here. 10 seconds left in regulation. Bats coming down the left lane. Rascal's going to clean up nicely. Bar barrel down against that princess, but man, this is a good bar barrel value here for Mikan. Ouch! Goblin Gang totally sacrificed there, but of course Vulkan just trying to get his cycle right here. And the Lumberjack does not get to the tower. We have another Rascals in hand here. Now we have to contend with this princess, and we pull that balloon, excuse me, to the right using that mortar. Rascal girls are doing some work here. Good job keeping those Rascal girls alive and cycling to another Rascals there on Vulkan's part. Now we get the miner to the tower of Mikan, excuse me. 3 swings from that miner's shovel, taking it down to 984, 935 remaining on Vulkan's tower. Every single one of those spears from those spear goblins is going to prove to be very valuable in this matchup. Another mortar setup. Bats to respond to that mortar. Fireball's down. Lumberjack's down. The snowball's down, and bats are down. Ooh, wow. Narrowly avoiding a connection there with that balloon. We go in with another miner. Bats are going to do work against that Lumberjack. Lumberjack is not down. 607 remaining on Vulkan's tower, guys. This is going to be an intense match here, intense ending, no matter who wins or loses. So 2 Spear Goblins and 1 Goblin coming down the left lane. Princess to respond. 1 more Spear Goblin hit. 783 remaining on the left tower of Mikan. Now we're cycling again. Rascals in the back. Want to make sure we have another Rascals in hand at the time of the next balloon attack. We use our Fireball there. Maybe a little bit of a risky play. We know Balloon's going to be coming down here, or at least after this Rage is down from the Lumberjack, it's going to be a nice time to try to get that balloon down for Mikan. But he actually goes instead with the Predictive Lumberjack, trying to catch that miner. Instead, the miner was used to assassinate that princess. Now we have another far back Rascal play. Notice that Vulkan's playing all his Rascals for as far back as possible, trying to again avoid that bar barrel. Now we have the barbarian, we have bats in hand, and again we have mortar at the ready. Hey, this mortar could be GG's here, guys. Oh, if it locked onto that left tower. Minion Horde is down. That's going to clean up nicely here. 381 remaining on the tower. We have Fireball in hand. Miner gets to the tower. That's 1 hit from that miner. All we need is 1 Fireball and 1 more miner, and Vulkan's going to pick up this victory. We can ignore that princess totally in the right lane here. So Rascals played again. Lumberjack played again. We have miner back in cycle here. We actually do play bats in the right lane. Fireball comes down for Vulkan. 116 remaining. All we have to do is defend 1 more balloon push here. We know what's coming. It's a balloon. It's a princess. Nice princess setup there by... Oh, there it is! There it is! It's going to be a mortar connection for the victory, I think. No, but Fireball is in hand, and that's all it's going to take for Vulkan to win this match. Boom! Tower down. Well done, Vulkan. That was a fight. 23 seconds left remaining, and now it's a true pro versus pro here, guys. Let's go ahead and tell these guys, as if they don't already know, Ash, it's 2-2. Good luck. Guys, I'll be back with you in the last match. All right, guys, this is shaping up to be maybe my favorite pro versus pro ever. I love when they're close. Like, that's what I'm rooting for. Very close, edge of your seat pro versus pro videos here. And I think the only one that's come this close to being, or in this echelon, is that one guy against Pompeo. I'll never forget that one guy versus Pompeo. It was like Pompeo's 8th win in a row. He still has the record. It's either Diego B or Pompeo for the most pro victories in pro versus pro, but I want to say it was Pompeo, and that one guy was like the 7th guy that he faced, and man, it was just so intense. So many battles going all the way. I think there was even a draw or 2 in that pro versus pro. Either way, guys, let's pay attention to this match because it's do or die for both pros now. Whoever wins this one is the pro to beat here. And man, if Mikan can't beat Vulkan, who can? Who can? But let's not ask these questions too early. We have a Prince going down the right lane, and he makes the charge. He makes the connection on that right tower. Mikan, you know, tactically making the decision there to play the Night Witch so he can keep her alive there to get the Golem in front. Now, nice kite there by Vulkan with the Ice Golem on that Night Witch. Really important play. Against this Golem deck in particular, that's a really important play to make, especially in single elixir time, is kiting that Night Witch to the opposite lane. We take a lot of damage to that Golem in the right lane, but look at how much damage we were able to get thanks to that late Battle Ram by Vulkan. So 793 remaining on the Mikan Tower and 653 remaining on Vulkan. So it's bridge spam with the Musketeer and the Prince against Golem. Again, an aggressive Prince here at the bridge. Whenever Mikan doesn't have guards in play, you're gonna see Vulkan continue to pressure. The activated King Tower here for Mikan helping out against that Prince. That could have been much worse, but we go in with the Bandit there in the right lane. Bandit's gonna make a charge off against that Barbarian, but now we're in double elixir time. I expect to see probably a Golem push here from Mikan, but a Battle Ram in the left lane and guards are out of hand. So see, guards are now out of hand. So look at Mikan's deck, guys. Vulkan knows if he pressures with Prince right now, the only thing possible, he has nothing in hand. He has only a Golem right now in hand to answer a Prince, but it looks like he's going to go opposite lane with a Bandit instead. He has Bar Barrel. Okay, I lied. He has Bar Barrel in hand. So here we go with a Prince, but he had to use that Bar Barrel, Mikan that is, and it prevented him from building a big Golem push. Right now, you can see Vulkan staying super aggressive, forcing enough elixir out of Mikan's hand so he can't build up a big Golem push. That's exactly how you handle this matchup if you're Vulkan. Now forcing a Night Witch out of Mikan's hand. Things are looking really bad here for Mikan, guys. And now we get a charge on the right tower. That's a connection with the Bandit, 229 remaining, and a Snowball Fireball is going to finish off that tower. And just like that, Vulkan wins again. Vulkan remains the pro to beat here. First Mini Minter, then Royal, then Surgical Goblin. Now we took down Mikan Bouya. Who is next, guys? Oh my God, we'll give these guys a big fat GG's. And wow, just incredible matches. What a video, guys. Great matches indeed to both of these players, and huge hats off to both of these guys. Check out their player stats and information in the show notes below, along with both of their YouTube channels. They're both great guys and fantastic players. As evidence, I would submit these matches, just incredible live matches in today's video for you guys. And again, who do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments below. Who can take down Vulkan? Who? Can anybody take down Vulkan? Can anybody beat the Vulkan Mind Meld? I have no idea, guys, but let me know in the comments below. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, take care, guys.